Finding a space on the floor. Down on your hands and knees. We're going to do a bit of prone play on our hands and knees. And so from here, what we're going to do is just start from the sacrum, which is the lower back, the pelvis. You're going to tilt it forward and backwards. So you're going to tuck it under. So like you're tucking your tail in between your legs. And then you're going to stick your bum out. And then you're just going to keep doing that. And just as you're doing it, just feel what else wants to move, what wants to flow from that movement. Slowly increase that. Does your head want to get involved? Does the chest, the thoracic spine, does that start getting involved? How do you feel through that? And as you start to increase the range in which you're moving, then start really feeling a flow that goes from the sacrum right up through the spine, all the way to the head. And then always controlling the move using that sacrum. And just allow the body to flow at the time that it wants to, the rate that you want to. And of course, if you speed up the movement, then the flow will speed up as well. But always concentrating and understanding where it's starting from, which is from the sacrum, so the pelvis. You're doing a pelvis tilt. Tucking the tail under. And then lifting the tail up high. And see if you can get it smooth. So there may be sometimes during this movement that there's a little bit of emptiness. And just take a note of it, where that is on your spine. And if you wanted to, you can actually find those positions and then start playing with them. Then we're going to go side to side with the hips. And then the same things. What's going on in the body? What wants to continue on with that movement? Does the head want to go towards the hip? And if we do that, maybe we turn and have a look at the hip. See how that feels. How does the body feel doing that? And this isn't about a stretch. This is about finding some movement, some flow. Seeing if we go this way, then what's going to follow. If we need to bend the elbows maybe, what's going to happen there? Does that feel like it is a lot easier? Have a play with that. Think about cats and how much they just play around and move with grace. So you can reset if you like by sitting back on your heels, and then what we're going to do is you can start doing some circles with the hips. So as if you've got a pencil on your pelvic bone, and you're going to draw a circle. So whatever direction you start, as you draw the circle, what is happening in the rest of your body? Does your head want to move? Do you want to feel it go side to side, which is just what you were working? And then, of course, the first one, when you're going up and down with the arches or tail tucking and lifting the tail again, and how the thoracic spine, which is the middle back, lifts and lowers, and you get that flow. So always starting off small and then getting it bigger, more range, just getting a real feel for it. And again, there might be some areas that are empty, and then each time you do this, just bring awareness to that area and see if you can start connecting with it. And then once you've done one way, you feel comfortable and confident, then you can stop and reset, and then you can go the opposite direction as well. And again, starting off small with the pelvis circles, and then just have a feel all the way up the spine. What wants to continue on with the flow? And the head, where does my head want to be? One side might feel easier than the other. And I know for me, I'm not too sure if you can see it in this video, but this side was my harder side, where I really am working on bringing awareness to areas where I'm feeling that empty and connecting to them each time I go through it.